So, Unit 6, we have the administrative machinery in India. We have the framework of the Indian administration, thus the government of India, second state governments, then divisions, and then the district Zilla Parishad district is as four sub, which are blocks, tehsils, municipal corporations, Mahanagarpalika, municipalities, Nagarpalika, city counts, Mahanagarpalika, and the block is divided into villages, Gram Panchayat, and municipality Nagarpalika is divided into wards. For the present position of the Indian administration system, our constitution provides centralized administration system. These personnel in the state categories are subjected to twin masters, the state executive and the union executive. The administrative services created by the states are also subjected to the union's supremacy. The liberalization does not mean that the bureaucracy is being relieved from the excess burden. The government's regulatory control has over the private sector. So, the Indian administrative system, which worked for the democratic, socialist economy and planned economy earlier, is now given the task of more privatization and more centralized taxation system. This new arrangement is known as a new public management movement in public administration. The new administration system has to cope up with the enforced new economic order. The administration system has to work for disinvestment, desubsidization, liberalizing and centralizing the tax system in favor of trade and investors. Mining, ports, petroleum, airways are systematically being corporatized. So, the Indian bureaucracy has to carry out the guidelines of the global bodies like the World Bank, World Trade Organization, International Monetary Fund in the domestic arena. So the formation of the regulatory bodies like IRDA, TRA, Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, CCI, PFRDA, SEBI have been a step in the same direction in the infrastructure, namely in the infrastructure and the mining sector. The proposals are also followed by the reforms in the tax administration, in the introduction of the VAT tax and the introduction of low and uniform rate regime, which is known as the GST tax. The main policy making the institution in the union government is the central secretariat, which comprises all the ministries and departments, which in turn is characterized by certain patterns of structural and functional specifications. The political head is a cabinet minister, assisted by a minister of state and deputy minister. The secretariat organization is headed by a secretary, which is who is a carry civil servant, and is assisted by joint secretaries, deputy secretaries, under secretaries, and office establishment. Executive organization under head of department is known by various designations like director, director general, commissioner, inspector general, chief controller, etc. The ministry is divided into different departments Each department is divided into wings. Each wing is further divided into branches. Each branch is further divided into section. A section is the lowest level and the smallest organizational unit of a ministry or a department. We have the department secretary. Next comes the wing additional joint secretary. Next comes the division deputy secretary, and the next comes the branch under secretary, and next comes the section officer. Under the Government of India Rules of Business 1961, the ministries departments in the Government of India were classified into different levels. The Cabinet Central Secretariat comprises of all the ministries and departments of the central government. Article 77 of the Indian Constitution authorizes the President of India to make rules for more convenient transaction of business of central government and for allocation of such business among the ministries. The Central Secretariat is a policy making body of the government. Necessary says uh, uh, and does not undertake work of execution unless necessitated by the lack of official agencies to perform certain tasks. The Central Secretariat normally performs the following functions like assisting the minister in discharge of his policy, framing legislation rules and principles of procedure, sectoral planning and program formulation, budget control, supervision and control over the execution of the policies and programs, initiation steps for greater personal and organizational competence in the ministry of department, coordination and interpretation of policies, assisting other branches of government. Cabinet Secretariat, the functions include the Cabinet Secretariat functions directly under the Prime Minister. The administrative head of the Secretariat is the Cabinet Secretary, who is also the ex officio chairman of the Civil Services Board. The business allocated to the Cabinet Secretariat under the Government of India allocation of business rules 1961 includes secretarial assistance to the cabinet and the cabinet committees and the rules of business. The Cabinet Secretariat is responsible for the administration of the Government of India transaction of business. The Secretariat assists in decision making to the government by ensuring interministerial coordination, ironing out difference among the ministries, and evolving consensus through the instrumentality of the standing ad hoc committees of secretaries, managing major crisis situations in the country and coordinating activities among various ministries. So we have the cabinet secretary has three wings: civil wing, military wing, and intelligence wing. Civil wing is the its assistance, advice assistant to the union cabinet. Military wings is the for the profit secretarial assistant to the defense committee of the cabinet, military affairs committee, etc. Intelligence wings deals with matters regarding to the joint intelligence committee of the cabinet. Other organizations are raw Director General of Security, SPG, Joint Intelligence Group, DG Public Grievances 1988, National Authority, Chemical Weapons Convention. The secretarial assistance provided by the Cabinet Secretariat to the Cabinet and Cabinet Committees include convention of meetings of the Cabinet and committees on the advice of the Prime Minister, preparation and circulation of agenda, circulation of papers on the based on the cases of the on the agenda, preparation of record of discussions, circulation of record of discussions on the approval of Prime Minister, monitoring implementation of decisions taken in the cabinet and its cabinet committees. Union governments affects bodies include President of India, Vice President of India, Cabinet Secretariat, Election Commission of India, Union Public Service Commission, National Human Rights Commission of India, Comptroller and Auditor General of India, Indian Audit and Accounts Department, Niti Aayog, National Institution for Transforming India, National Commission for Women NCW, National Commission for Scheduled Tribes NCST, 15th Finance Commission of India, National Commission for Minorities, Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India, IRDA, Office of the Principal Scientific Advisor. All these come under the Union Government Apex bodies. The Cabinet Secretary was created in India. The office of the Cabinet Secretary was created in India in 1950. First Cabinet Secretary was N.R. Pillai. The Cabinet Secretary is the head of the Cabinet Secretariat. He is the top place among the civil servants. The Prime Minister's office consists of immediate staff of the Prime Minister of India. It was originally called the Prime Minister Secretariat until 1977 when it was renamed during the Morarji Desai ministry. Office of the Principal Scientific Advisor of the Government of India was set up in November 1999. The Prime Minister Office. The Prime Minister Office provides secretarial assistance to the Prime Minister. It includes anti-corruption unit, public when dealing with grievances. It consists of the Prime Minister and a few select officers of the civil service. The Prime Minister, through his office, coordinates work with all the ministers in the Union Cabinet. Personal administration, concept of personal administration. To understand the concept of personal administration, it is very essential to understand the meaning and nature of the term. The All India Services Act 1951 provides that the central government may make rules for regulating the recruitment and conditions of service of persons appointment to the All India Services. There are two modes of recruitment to All India Services: direct recruitment through examination and promotion selection by the for promotion of the SCS, SVS, SFS or officers to the respective All India Service by the way of selection of non-state civil services officers to the IAS. The Defence Service, Indian Police Service, its pay scale are lower than that of IAS or IPS officer recruited to the through the All India Service is examination and undergo special training at the Sardar Patel National Police Academy, Hyderabad. The Indian Forest Service is the only all India service that has been set up after independence. It became operational by the Act of Parliament in 1963. Its pay scale and status is lower than that of the two original all India services, the IAS and IPS. Its recruits are chosen by the exclusive examination conducted by the UPSC, which consists of written test and interview. After the foundation course, the probationers moved to their own academy, Indian Forest Services, Dehradun, for a rigorous 2-year training course, the end of which they have to pass an examination before final posting. The idea in IFS is based on cadre-based, as in the case of all other all India services. The recruitment of IFS undergoes the recruit of IFS undergoes a training program for 3 years. He is taken to the district for some time to enable to pick up a contact with practical work. This is a pattern of civil services examination. The Union Public Service Commission is a constitutional body established under the Article 315 of the Constitution of India. The Commission consists of a chairman and 10 members. Parallel to the UPSC is the SPSC, State Public Service Commission in a state. The same set of articles 315 to 323, the part 14 of the Constitution, deal with the composition, appointment, and removal of the members of the functions and independence of a State Public Service Commission. So Article 315 is Public Service Commission for the Union and the States. Article 316 is appointment and term of the office of members. Article 317 is removal and suspension of a member of Public Service Commission. 318 is power to make regulations for the condition of the service of the members of the Commission. Article 319 is prohibition to hold any officers by the members of the Commission. Article 320 is the functions of public service commissions. Article 321 is the power to extend functions like public service commission. Article 322 is the expansion of public service commissions. Article 323 is the reports of public service commissions. The chairman and the members of the commission hold an office for a term of 6 years or until the age of 62 years. In the case of the UPSC, the age limit is 65 years. In the case of State Public Service Commission, the age limit is 62 years. A Staff Selection Commission. The Election Commission is an permanent and independent body established by the Constitution of India to ensure free and fair elections in the country. Article 324 of the Constitution provides the powers of superintendence, direction and controls of the election of the Parliament. State legislatures, office of the President of India, Vice President of India shall be vested in the Election Commission. The Election Commission is an all-India body, common to both central government and the state governments. Comptroller and Auditor General of India provides for independent office of the Comptroller and Auditor General of India. Under Article 148 is the guardian of all the public purse and controls the entire financial system of the country in the center for the center and the state. Is one of the bulwarks of the democratic system of government in India. The first modern budget was presented in the year 1860. The government adopted by the government from 1st May to the 30th April, beginning with the year 1866. However, the financial year was changed to 1st April to 31st March. This in conformity with the practice in England. The direct taxes consist of income tax, corporate tax, wealth tax, capital gains tax, securities transaction tax. And indirect taxes include service tax, stamp duty tax, instrument tax, excise duty, customs duty, sales tax, GST, luxury tax.